Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. I bet you gave up on me, didn't you? Don't give up on me. Let's see if there's anybody in here. Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? We shall see. Just jump on Facebook real quick. Ah, there you are. I jumped over on Facebook and all of a sudden people are here. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Andrea, Kathy Hand, Annie Seven, and Catherine DeSanti, Robin. Oh, it's so good to see you all. Annie. Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't give up on me. I almost gave up on me, but Joanne wasn't going to let me miss this morning, so she made sure I got up. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Yes, I overslept. It was a heck of a day yesterday, and I guess my body just kind of said, you are going to get some sleep. So that's what happened. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Good morning, Charlie Coons. All right, let's go into our hearts. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for my wonderful cup of coffee. Good morning, Stacy. All right, let's do some heart brain, do some sharing, do some praying, and then get out of here and get on with our day. So into our hearts we go with hand on the heart. Slow down your breathing and add in the love. Put that smile on your face. I've added that in as the fourth step because it's what happens when we bring joy into our heart. When we hold something so precious and a memory so good, we can't help but smile. That feels good. So how's everybody doing? It's a Monday and new week, and I'm just so thrilled that you all came in to say hello to each other. Oh, Robin, you invited Teri, and yay. I hope she does jump in here to join in with us. Josie, good morning, sweet Josie. Your ears must have been ringing because I just told Joanne I needed to tell you that a friend of yours stopped by my booth yesterday at the expo and bought midnight calls with the angels. And so I needed to tell you that she was there. And let's call in our Ricky. Let's get him in here this morning. Good morning, Prachetta and Prachir and Goofy. Thank you all for being here. So how's everybody this morning? I hope you're more awake and refreshed than I am. It was a very long day at the expo. It was a full day. I didn't stop. I had roller skates on. and thank God for Joanne, for my friend Blanca, who really kept things moving at the booth because I was sitting there all day with people doing beautiful angel readings and working with the energy of their pets and just really being in my element of connected in with the angels. So I'm glad I had angels with me, earth angels, that kept everything moving. Yes, I didn't get to do the show yesterday because I had that full day at the expo, and just what a blessing it was to be able to share with people about angels and about the mission of peace on earth and what's happening, that there are good things happening in the world. I was at a holistic expo in Deerfield, Stacy, and it was just wonderful. They had over 1,200 people register for the expo, so it was nonstop. It was I didn't even get to some of the people that wanted to talk to me. It was just such a full day, but such a blessing to be with people. And I'm thinking about doing one over on the West Coast, over in either Fort Myers or Punta Gorda, which is about the same distance as Fort Myers. So trying to talk Joanne into going with me, and Blanca's all in, so she may go with me again. Yeah, it was exciting and it was fun, and I saw so many people that I knew. I'd look up and there would be a friend that I knew that had come by, and some of them knew that I was going to be there and came in, but there were others that I guess they didn't know I was going to be there, but they found me because we were so fortunate. We were right by the entryway. When people came in to register, they would walk down and they would pass our table. So it was fun, and there were so many things there, just so many interesting and diverse things that were going on around us. And the guy in the booth next door to us was amazing, and found out he was born in Kentucky, not very far from where I was born, and he's very well known up in the area that he lives in Ohio. And yeah, it was just a good day. But I left my tiny book in the car, so we don't have tiny book readings this morning. I do have Kuan Yin, and I do have the message from the angels. I'll take time to read that because I don't remember what all it was, but I know it was something. So, good morning, Deirdre. Kathleen, good morning. Oh, sweet Jean L'Oreal. I love you, sweetheart. Alright, so let me see what the message was. Oh, the message is called Life's Lessons. And honestly, I don't remember even what it said. I channeled it through and then I kind of died in the bed. Alright, life's lessons. Don't miss out on something that could be amazing just because it could also be difficult. We don't know who said that, but it's a very good quote. We didn't come here to stay in kindergarten. To have real growth, we must progress in our experiences. If we think a lesson is too hard, great. Do you remember in school when you were learning a particular subject and struggled to understand it? And then the aha moment when you figured it out? Well, life is like that as well. If we go through an experience and are still not clear on what we are being taught, we will simply repeat the lesson another way. It may be a different teacher that shows up that can bring more clarity to it, and then the light clicks on. I found myself going in circles and ending up in the same place with the same questions. Those of you who know me know that I do not give up. I may have been tempted to quit at times, but it's very difficult for me to leave things hanging without resolution. Dear angels, while our life lessons can be difficult, they are not impossible. I feel fortunate that I have teachers and mentors who can clearly explain things. We can use all the help we can get to put the puzzle pieces of life together. Albert Einstein, one of the smartest men who ever lived, said there is only one road to human greatness, through the school of hard knocks. Dear ones, Thinking that life's lessons are hard is a limiting belief. The lesson itself is neutral. It is neither hard nor easy. It is what you make of it. Your mindset is what will either hold you back in your learning process or help you move forward no matter what is presented in your experience. We encourage you to stay strong when the winds of life howl. Stop seeing yourself as weak and unable to handle what comes your way. We have seen you on the bathroom floor wailing and asking for mercy. Be gentle with yourselves in those moments of seeking help. We invite you to then rise up from that floor and climb to the mountaintop one step at a time. When you cry out for help, realize that it's a cry for your own higher self to open and embrace you in that moment. When you fully immerse yourself in your spiritual power, you recognize the strength inside of you. It will feel like the divine has extended a hand for you to grasp so you can have help getting up. Do you not see, dear ones? That is your hand. You are the hero you want to rescue you from that bathroom floor. Rise up in your power, solve the puzzle, and be proud of your spiritual accomplishments, just as you would when you receive recognition for your human successes. Dear angels, today I promise to always remember that I am my own rescue. You know, I do remember now sitting with the angels last night and writing that. I was telling Joanne, we got home, we went to dinner after the expo, and we got home, and I put my leftovers, which was most of my dinner, in the fridge. And I came in here and decided that I needed to lay down because my back was a little tight. And that was the last thing I remember until around midnight. I didn't budge until then. And then I got up and obviously wrote the blog and went back to sleep and slept until I heard a knock on the door. So, yeah, it was a very interesting day, but this lesson was so profound that came through from the angels. And that's what happens when we just put ourselves to the side and we just allow Spirit to come in and teach. And that's what they do. They teach us every night. These writings that are done, it's not just for me. They had told me that a couple of years ago, back in 2022, that these were messages for everyone. Well, thank you, Jean Loriot. Yes, I feel like I am stubborn. Thank you for your comment that it was in a good way. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Good morning, Brookie. Stacy, wasn't sure if it was a StarCon. I don't know what StarCon is. I'll have to check with you and see what that is. But anyway, what a great lesson, isn't it? That sometimes, and I've done this, I've been there many, many times, crying out for help, and railing against whatever it was, whatever lesson it was that had come for me. And the bottom line is, the person that we're calling is ourself. We're calling our higher self to really open up to what's going on and be there fully so that we can be fully in our spiritual power. And Kuan Yin says, it's never too late. If you have forgotten who you are, know that your true self has not gone away and never will. Underneath every layer of conditioning, under all twisting and turning and trying to fit into some shape to please others, your true self remains true, ready and waiting to rise up in original gorgeousness and glory. It's never too late for you to choose to be you. She always listens. She's always present with us because she is our guiding star here at the Angelic River family and on the Morning Cuppa Joy. Thank you all for popping in this morning. So great to see all the names and put faces to all the names. You all are so beautiful, and I love that you are on this journey. We are a soul family, and what a great family it is, encouraging each other and loving on each other. And I just saw that I didn't change the caption. No, we are not doing 10 million for world peace, are we? We're doing Morning Cuppa. Sorry. Yeah, it's Teri not being fully awake yet. That's what's going on. So it's prayer time. If there are any prayers, anything going on in your life right now that you would like us to be aware of, any way that we can be of service, that's what we do. That's what our family's all about, is providing a service of love and light and just really being there for each other, being part of that hand that reaches out to say it's okay. It's okay to sit in what's going on and cry out for help. Do the cry. Release. You know, tears are not a bad thing. Tears are actually what we need to open that flood of emotion that's inside of us that some have held inside for so long. And then you finally are able to open the floodgates and let it out. So if you find yourself crying over something, let it happen. Hope Wellington Marshall. Oh, hello, hello. Can we have an update, please? And we want to keep our hope in our prayers. We love you so much, Hope. And I'm not sure if it is Hope or if it's Iana in Montana, Zena, but love all of your beautiful family. And Stacy, prayers for your mom. We absolutely hold your mom up every day. Deirdre's giving us our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia, and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children through grace. I was able to talk to people about some of our new projects, especially the human trafficking and the parents of addicted children. Both of them, people were like, please do this and let me know. And I found a resource yesterday in in fact, the very last reading that I did there was someone who I think is going to be a real feather in our cap for helping us with the human trafficking and sex trafficking. He's got some personal experience, and I think he's going to be a real resource for us to help with that project. Brookie, oh, you're so welcome, Brookie, and our Kuan Yin's always here for us, isn't she? Sally, you had a tree come down yesterday, taking out a fence panel and a gate in your backyard. Wow, yeah, I can see there's a lot of work there that needs to be done to repair that, and I'm sorry that happened. But I'm glad that you all know how to do it, right? You have the know-how to put it back up again. I haven't paid attention to any of the news, so I know there was a storm that was coming in, and it was so windy here last night, so I wasn't sure what was happening. We're still cool. It's 66 degrees outside. We're cold in Florida. I know you all are shaking your head like, that's warm, right? We're from where you are. But for Floridians, it's a little cool. Thank you, Stacy, for your prayers. Kathleen Caputo says, please add Lori, having some financial depression and procrastination challenges. We certainly will. Thank you, Kathleen, for that. And yes, we're loving on our Hope Wellington Marshall. And Kathleen says, also my client Bill Smith, who had a stroke and cannot walk. So we've got 2 to add in to the grids and to our prayer list. I don't see Blue on here this morning, but we'll make sure to make her aware of those names. Sally, prayers for those feeling gloomy and down today. Prayers for those feeling alone and lost. There are so many of those. You know, it really, yesterday it really hit me how many people are feeling so extremely down right now. And I was doing so many angel messages for people, one right after the other, and just that immense hole in their heart of feeling alone. And many of the people I talked to had just lost their fur babies, and so that hole was very big, and they were trying to find some peace with it. 66 is your perfect weather, Kathleen. And Sally, yeah, come on down. Yeah, it is. It's awesome to be out of all that cold and snow. So I requested it from the angels, and they go, okay, here you go. We'll plant you in Florida for a little bit. And it's Montana. Blood pressure seems to be stable now, and we're just praying that Mom's appointment on the 12th of February with the neurologist will show that the brain bleed has rectified and there is no sign of any seizures. We are going to hold, every one of us, hold that intention with you, Montana, and just love our Hope so much. What a beautiful, bright spirit and bright light Hope is in our planet. We need you, Miss Hope, and I need to meet you in person and give you a hug. So let me know when you're going to be strong enough for that to happen, because I'm so ready to just come over there and do that and be in your presence. And Sally, funny, white is my favorite color until winter comes. I love seeing snow on the ground. It's one of my favorite images, but I don't like being in the cold, and I know it has to be cold for it to snow, so I guess Teri will admire snow from pictures. All right, so let's go into our hearts. We have a moment. We're going to hold our Hope right in the very center of our prayer circle, along with these other names, Lori and William. Let's put our Julie Kiss in there, Stacy's mom, anyone else who's struggling right now. Our Blue Jean, let's put her in there for sure. Kathleen, who has some surgery coming up for her eyes. And Joanne's mom up in North Carolina. Let's just lift everyone up right now who's going through their earth challenge. And just see each other in our perfection. We're taught that the way to manifest is to feel it, to see it, to know it in our heart. So let's manifest what we want, manifest what we feel, manifest the very best experience happening with ease and grace as we walk through this planet. Hold that thought. Just hold it up to the divine, that we are bringing each other forth and holding up those right now who we've been given to pray for. Our Peapod prayer list, we set that right in the center of the circle. We ask for every prayer to be seen and acknowledged and answered to the best and highest good of all. And I'm reminded to put our Leo in our prayers. Leo wasn't able to come out and play yesterday because he's starting to feel ill. So let's lift him up. That will clear from his body. Just breathe it in. Breathe in the love that the divine is sending to each of us right now in this moment. for us all to see our perfection and see ourselves thriving in these human bodies, knowing our magnificence. Just say to yourself, I am loved. I am worthy to have a great experience as I walk through life. I am worthy to have everything that is going to help me through my experiences. I am worthy to have this smile on my face. I am worthy to receive love into my heart. I am worthy of good health. I deserve every good and wonderful thing that life can bring my way. I am love, and I am loved, and I stand in my magnificence, and I stand unapologetically in my divine being. Feel it. Feel that in your heart right now. Feel how loved you are. Feel how much you are revered. You are a being of love and light. Yes, we are in a human form because that's the experience we chose to have. We chose to learn in this earth school. But it can be fun. School doesn't have to be dull and boring and hard. We socialize, we get to know each other, and then the love starts flowing into our heart. So allow it in. Allow the love to heal, because that's what it does. And as you look around, you see the names, you see the faces of those who are gathered together here today. Just feel the love in your heart reaching out to each other. Put your hand on your heart and feel the love coming in. Imagine that the person next to you also has their hand on your heart. Feel your heartbeats sync with each other, and then syncing with Mother Earth, so that our heartbeat is beating at that same rhythm, feeling balanced, centered, loved. Just reveling in that energy right now, just taking it all in, loving each other, loving our Creator, loving our Earth planet, praying for peace to fall in our world, that this feeling that we have as a family is just a microcosm of this world and the people walking on Gaia's back, and sending that love out, that each person on the planet can feel this wave of love, this beautiful wish for peace, for harmony, for the very best experience of all on the planet. And now let's share that in words, because that's what we do. We just lift each other and continue to lift each other up. I'm going to get Leo singing to us. And please pray for him and send good wishes his way. He was hoping to be there with us yesterday and couldn't make it because he had a start of a cold, and he was so consciously aware of not wanting to get anybody sick. And I'm just in awe that people do think about others and not just themselves. It really does happen. So thank you to Leo for being in our lives. And let's start some love flowing. Thank you. I love you.
Get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on. triple A.
Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Cup full of joy. Did I lose everybody? Because y'all are usually saying thank you, I love you right now. I don't see anybody responding. Okay, so the messages are not coming through. Mary, I see you on Facebook. And over on Facebook, I see our Mary Etta saying smile. Joanne says thank you, I love you. I don't know what happened to the messages, but they're not coming through for me. Sorry, guys. Josie, I see you. Thank you. I love you. Brookie, thank you. We love you. So I don't know what happened to the streaming program, but it's not showing me what you all are typing at the moment. Leo, there you are. Love you, Leo. Cup full of joy. Oh, thank you, Montana. I'm so happy that you came in today and gave us an update. Yeah, y'all can see on the screen there's none of your comments are coming through. I don't know what happened. I have no control over technology. Woo! Thank you, Leo, for that beautiful song. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day. And stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. I'll see you back at 1 o'clock today. We'll do the World Peace Meditation. And have a beautiful day, everyone. Make it special. Put that smile on your face, like Marietta says. Spirit magnifies incredible, loving energy. And I'll see you back here tomorrow on the Morning Cuppa. Namaste, y'all.